Greetings. Okay, so this is our happy hour for this evening or this week. So the list is still open, you guys. All of the information will be in the chats, pinned in that little black bubble in the chat section or in the description box of the video or the live. So if you guys want to get a question, it's 20 per general question, 25 for love questions, and 30 for one general and one love question or topic. So, yeah, if you guys are interested, the list is still open. Your name will be placed next to your name will be a timestamp in the description box after this live is over. So you can come back and watch it whenever you want to, however many times you would like to. And yeah, you don't have to wait. You could just come back and watch it and tap on the timestamp next to your name, and it'll take you right to your reading and your question. So, yeah, the list is very much still open. And I'm going to be away on the 6th. Yeah, the 6th, Monday. Yeah. I'm going to be away that week out of town for my birthday. So, I'm not going to do any mini love readings during that time because Monday is my time that my dad is off. So those are my times that I spend with him when I go to visit him. So Mondays is off limits. So next Mondays will be the last mini love reading that I'll do before I go on break. So happy hours, I should be good with happy hours. Thursday should be open for me even when I'm away out of town. I should be able to still do that, but no guarantees. So yeah. Yeah, so that's what it's looking like. Okay, if you guys want to get a personal reading with me, now is a good time to do that. You want a coaching session with me, now is the time to do that as well. Yeah, so all right, let's go ahead and start the live. So the first person I have on the list is Alexis. Like I said, the list is very much still open. Okay. All right, so Miss Alexis, let's see what you got going on. Let's find your question, and we'll go ahead and start. Wait a minute. Okay. um, where is it? Okay, I see it. So your next meetup with this particular person, and then what amazing thing will happen to you next? What amazing thing will happen to you next? Okay, so all right, let's get it. Miss Alexis, Holy Spirit, our angels, our divine team, be with us, show us and guide us to what we need to know, what we need to see at this time. Thank you. Okay. Spirit, can you tell me what will the next meetup between Alexis and her person of interest going to be like? And I ask for divine covering and protection to surround us, our angels, our ancestors who love and guide us. Permission to tap into both parties' energies only for the sake of what you will allow me to see and to know. What will the next meeting be like between Alexis and her person in question? Okay. You have strength. You have 9 of Swords. You have the 3 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. A fear could be alleviated, whether it's because you guys like have a conversation or it's just like one of you or both of you have been stressed and coming together. I feel like it could be maybe a particular thing that you guys do that maybe it's something that you guys always, I'm about to say traditional and then say always at the same time. Let me slow down. Something that you and this person always do, or it's like a traditional thing that you guys do when you get together, or I feel like you both need some type of like letting your hair down moment, because it seems like one of you is stressed out. Okay. Some of you guys are stressed out about timing or something like that. Stressed out about, I don't know. There is something about timing. So at the end of your meetup or whatever, you could feel more like grounded, feel more light in your energy, not as heavy, or this person, because one of you is in your head or going to be stressed out. Could be like work, could be something to do with like timing. Like I said, like I don't know if it's like, I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to spare or to spend, or you've been overextending your energy or your time, or this person has. Um, Yeah, because you also have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and then beneath that is the Queen of Cups. So yeah, there's something about clearing something out, finding some type of peace, a ground. I love how she has this seashell in her drink or in her chalice. That particular seashell, hey sis, okay, I'll look out for it. This particular seashell, I forgot what it means. It's along the lines, I think, of protection. I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Dang, I just looked up the meaning of this seashell. Let me see, because I think there's a message in that for you. I'm about to look it up. Don't worry, I got you. I'm about to look it up right now. I feel like it is protection, but I don't want to just jump on that because I want to make sure I find it. My reference. Let me see. That particular seashell could either be a spindle, and it does represent creativity, fate, patience, composure. But I don't feel like that's it, because this one's a little more spikier than that one. More pointier too. Let me see. Where did I just literally like today? Let me see. That's not it. I'm gonna find it for you, sis. Just hold tight. I'm gonna find it. But yeah, this energy feels positive. So like if it's like a stressful week or something you're worried about, or this person is worried about, it's alleviated. Spirit, we gonna find this seashell, okay? Because let me see. Patricia, Angela. Okay, Angela. Okay. Um, I have this seashell as an earring, and I just literally wore them out last night, and I just seen the seashell meaning. Like, what the hell? It's like one of those pointy ones. Okay, I'm just gonna say it could be something to do with protection, patience. For now, we're just gonna trust that, you know, that reference. But whatever it is, it's like almost like this water energy, because you have a lot of cups. You got the Three of Cups, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. It washes away this Nine of Swords energy. And so you guys might end up doing something together that's like traditionally what you always do, but yeah. I think that is a spindle. It is a spindle. I think it is. I think that's what that seashell is. Like, you know, like, or some of y'all probably don't know, but if I like need to know something, I'm not gonna stop until I find what I'm looking for. Like, I have to find it. I have to figure it out. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be at peace. But yeah, let's see what next amazing thing is going to happen for you. And I just got your payment, Angie. So, okay, let's see. What next amazing thing is going to happen? Ooh, okay. Two of Cups in the Tower. Eight of Swords. Spirit wants you to get out of your head when it comes to love. Okay, yeah, and then you got the Strength card again. Spirit wants you to let go of, I wouldn't say expectations, like not to have healthy expectations, but it's like specific expectations. Like, yeah, let that all go. The Devil card is at the bottom of the deck because it could be blocking you from manifesting or blocking you from more experiences or better experiences. It's like, don't limit or cap yourself in that way. And I feel it could be like you're putting a pressure on something, mentally putting a pressure on yourself as to how it's supposed to go. And I feel like Spirit's saying to let all of those ideologies go, if that makes sense, or certain ones that could be restricting and kind of like causing you to be stressed out or worried or in fear or just like limited in some kind of way. So they're not telling me like what amazing thing next is to happen. It could be centered around your love life. Like as you free yourself of some type of limitations or restrictions, patterns, like whatever it is that's not essentially that's not healthy for you, it's like something much more abundant comes. Like you don't have to control anything. This woman I noticed has vertigo. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right because I always be saying that wrong. She has vertigo, and this lion or this leopard, I believe it is, it's like a jaguar or a leopard, whatever, kind of has a similar similar type of print. Like they look like they both have vertigo basically. And I feel like something about differences but being one and the same, it's like resting assured that you will have your match or you will find balance and compatibility even in connections or with people that are from different places or have different experiences than you, but there's still something that connects to both of you. And I don't feel like it has to be a specific person at this point, just a vibration and energy of a connection. Like you guys can both be different, come from different places, but like I said, there's something similarity between the two of you at the core. So you could connect with people or connect. It doesn't have to be romantic either. It could be you connecting with people that are different from you or finding the beauty in that and not having to try to control or tame or for it to make sense to you or for someone to tame and try to control you to make sense of you. It's like some type of harmony, some type of balance in love. And at the top of the deck, ironically, you have the Nine of Swords, which you had in your first question. So something that stresses you out around the topic of maybe the journey of your life right now, and it's centered around relationships or partnerships or romance, could even be friendships, social life, but Spirit is cutting through and piercing through those patterns or those ideologies around how love's supposed to be. And it could be something that you tell yourself, maybe it could be any type of limitation that you place on yourself, whatever that may be. I'm trying to tap in to see like how was this an amazing I mean, if I was to step out of like judging the message being like, oh, this don't sound like something amazing that's about to happen to her, but really it is. Like if you think about it, like deconstructing what doesn't serve us is an amazing thing because it does lead to greater capacities to receive things of quality. You know what I mean? Like it's not about the quantity, but more so of the quality of a thing that we're being receptive to. So I feel like that's the amazing thing because it's going to make you more receptible to receive connections in unlikely like spaces or people, environments, and you to be embraced by people that maybe, you know, they're not used to you and your type or your, you know, where you're from or your experiences. There's something about finding compatibility in different spaces. I'm noticing it's like the third time this the third energy basically of Leo, because you had the strength card come out in your first spread and it came out again, and then you have this lion here in the two of cups. There's something about Leo energy that might be significant. Okay. All right. So that was your reading, Alexis. I hope that made sense. It wasn't all over the place. Okay. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting. All right, let's go ahead and tap into the next reading. So I appreciate you, Alexis. I hope you enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you in divine time. Okay, so where are we at? Jesus, excuse me. Okay, so Angela. Okay, let me see your timestamp. Okay, your timestamp is 16:32. All right, so when will you hear back from your recruiter? Oh, girl, it's been 2 weeks, child. Let's see what's going on. Good. Oh, when will when will Angela, let's clear our previous energies, send Alexis and her person in question love, light, and peace to clear their energy out of the deck, out of the space. Okay, so tap into Angela's energy and her current job situation. When will she hear back from her recruiter about this particular job she applied for 2 weeks ago? When will she hear back? When will she hear back? Spirit, can you give her clarity around this? I don't know why. Maybe this is just me, because this is what I've been like taught, like when you've been waiting, is to call and check, because sometimes they be forgetting. Got a lot of cards. Star in reverse, Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, King of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you waiting is not going to work. It's almost, for some reason, I do feel like it's an oversight, and Spirit doesn't want you to lose hope, though, even though the star is in reverse. It's like you're in your head about it. Eight of Swords, Eight of Cups, Nine of Swords. But, and then the King of Pentacles could be the recruiting, which the King of Pentacles in this deck is a woman. She's in reverse. So either it's like an oversight, she forgot, she's busy, or at the time, maybe the job opening or something was not available, or they went with another candidate, but Spirit is saying like still pursue it. So I do feel like you should, with the Knight of Cups, I feel like you should reach out and kind of like touch base or ask, it is something that I feel like you're being probed to do. This is an action that you need to take if it's something that you really want. Beyond just because if I'm not mistaken, you said this particular job that you apply for, it was really good pay and all of that. Besides that, is this something that you really want? Like, honestly, truthfully. Not something that you're just settling for because of the money, like longevity, or even if it's a temporary service or whatever, temporary job hire, still, like, do you see yourself really wanting to invest and pursue this? But otherwise, if you do, Spirit is encouraging you to reach out, like touch base with them, because for some reason, I don't know why I'm getting an oversight with the King of Pentacles in reverse, or they could have chose another candidate at the time, but Spirit saying like there could be another opening now or something along the lines of that. Like, you have to pursue this. So I'm not getting like you're going to hear back from them at a certain time, or that you might, I don't know. For some reason, I don't feel like you would. You would have to say something. That's what I keep getting. you would have to pursue. If you really want this, like, check in on it. Don't just let it slip, you know? Yeah, because honestly, I don't see a timing thing. It feels like just noticing the 3/8s. That's a good sign, even though the cards are kind of troubling. So, like, the star card is number 17. Technically, that's an 8. And then you have the 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. I'm getting like infinity energy, infinity symbol, something that's like kind of just in this, how to explain it? It's kind of like just sitting in a void. There's no movement. There's no nothing there. But with the 888, I feel like that represents some type of abundance or blessing. But you have to be the one to kind of bring it in, if that makes sense. So I would reach out. I would reach out and see what's up. Like, okay, I applied 2 weeks ago. I haven't heard anything back. Like, I would just see what's up. Let me see what's at the bottom of the deck and the top of the deck. So, yeah, see, you have another 8 and you have the Chariot. Yeah, I feel like you're being encouraged to reach out. I do. See what's the top of the deck. The Strength, another 8, and the Infinity. I'm telling you, sis, like, I wouldn't wait too long. Like, it could be something with 8s, but I'm not getting like a time frame of 8. I feel like that's an energy. If it's a vibration, reach out, sis. I don't know. Just try it. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? I would definitely reach out. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from this. And it's like something significant with these 8s. Infinity symbols. I'm turning the Strength card upright. I'm turning this King of Pentacles upright. So we can have this move, this energy move in a positive direction. Okay. All right. Ashe. So let's go ahead and tap into the next read. So Angela, I do hope that that helps you out and that it does lead to a positive outcome for you. So much love, sis. Wishing you the best of luck. And yeah, much love to you, sis. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. And I'll catch you in divine time. All right. So Miss Mahogany, you are up next. Let's see. So I'm gonna put update the list in the chat. Okay, Breyonna, I see you. I'm gonna just update let me see. Let's update the list real quick before I forget. All right, I'm just waiting on Mahogany. Oh, there. Hey, Breyonna. Oh, okay. Let me see if Mahogany sent me anything. Let me just check my email. There she is. Okay. All right, so let's see. Mahogany, your time step is 24:14. Okay. All right, so your first question is, how does this person view you as a potential romantic partner? And then your second question is surrounding a business idea between you and Bree, if you guys pursued it this summer. Okay. All right. All right, let's see. How does this person view you as a potential romantic partner? Spirit, please clear Angela's energy out with love. We send her love, light, and peace. Thank you. Holy Spirit, ask for clarity. And this person in question, how how they view, ooh, dang, okay. This feels like Angela's energy still. Let me put this back. Spirit, please clear the energy out thoroughly and completely. We send her love, light, and peace. I ask for permission to tap into Mahogany's energy and the person that she has in mind. And how does this person view her as a potential romantic partner? How does this person view her? Okay. I feel like this person perceives you as a giver, someone that doesn't come with a lot of drama. Maybe they're used to that. They feel like you're somebody that could kind of require, I don't know, maybe something, how do I explain this? Like financial stability in a way. Um, okay, thank you, T. I got you. Um, it feels like, I don't know, maybe not bougie, but like, high maintenance, or, somebody that deserves to be wined and dined and maybe take on expensive trips. I do feel like this person is keeping their dating options open, or they're currently like trying to, figure out who they want, or they're just kind of dating to explore and see where they want to be in relationships, if they want to be in one or not. But I feel like this person's perception of you is positive. They see you as someone that is mature, someone that is, like I said, drama free. Seems like you're somebody that kind of brings peace or a level of stability or calm in this person's life. So they are at this place where they are dating, or they are feeling energies out. Like, who should I give my time and energy to? Or should I even, get into a relationship? That's pretty much where they're at. I'm not really getting too much from this. It does kind of feel like an explorative type of vibe or energy coming from this person. But yeah. Yeah, I'm not really seeing too much. Like, other than that, that's pretty much what I'm seeing, what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. It's like it's blocked. Okay. So let's ask about this business venture. If you both were to pursue it, you and Bree were to pursue this business idea or venture together during the summer, what could you, have to look forward to? Ooh. Okay, 5 of Wands in reverse. That's a good thing. You're welcome, sis. That's a good energy. Okay. You have the 2 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands. I don't feel like Spirit wants you guys to rush this. Hangman. Yeah, because there might still be things in the works that you guys, like, you might come to more business ideas, or like a way that you want to go about it. So I wouldn't rush to, like, put a time frame on it, like specifically summer. Like, not to totally like exit out, but it's just like be open, because it could be sooner or later, or you know what I mean? You both, I feel like, have something that you guys need to juggle or prioritize. If you can, like, is this the right time to invest in this thing because I have X, Y, and Z going on? Can I really commit myself and my time to this? I feel like that's something you both might need to consider. There is something with the Death card that one of you or both of you are going to go through some type of transition or change that prepares for a new beginning or a new dawn, which could be this business venture. So let me see. Yeah, 3 of Cups. So like it's gonna go well. Star, yeah. It's all about the time, like the proper time and alignment for it. I'm not entirely confident that it is summertime or that it isn't. It just kind of feels like it's based off of your readiness individually. It's based off of your readiness. So I would say that it would go pretty well. I don't know if you guys are thinking about it being just the two of you, or maybe someone else also being connected, or this could be like an entity such as like a business or an office space or some sort of platform could be that third energy involved in this. But I do feel like it's a positive thing. It seems like it holds a lot of promise. It's just based off of like the right time for it. And I don't necessarily feel like Spirit is encouraging you guys to push this before it's time. Like, you know what I mean? So I feel like the collaboration will go well. It's like um, a healthy like venture, and business wise together. I do feel like it will work out. So, because the Five of Wands is in reverse, so I don't see any conflict with you two working together. Like, you know how sometimes people say you shouldn't live with people that you're friends with or family or whatever, because it could kind of bring out negativity or clashing. But I don't see that here. It's just a matter of when it's the right time. Like the ship's not ready to come in quite yet. There's still a need to kind of weigh your investments or your time. Yeah. But other than that, I feel like it will be positive. It does seem like it'd be a good thing. So, okay. What is this? It's bugging me. I don't know what this is, but it's got to go. Okay. All right. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing, sis, for you. I hope that that was helpful or maybe answered both of y'all question or anything maybe that you guys were concerned about and wondering. But, yeah. So, best of luck to you, too. And blessings. Okay. So, yeah, and it feels like it's maybe more to it that will come to pass, like more insight, more clarity, more, let me see. Yeah, like more insights, more ideas, like something else will come along too. So just kind of feel into it like, okay, I feel like it's time, we're ready. You're welcome. Okay, so Miss Breyonna and T, I don't see anything from you. So you might have to double check, make sure that it went through, because I don't see it. Yeah, everyone else has been through Cash App. The last person I got anything from Cash App was Alexis, so I don't see it. So make sure it went through. All right, Breyonna, let's go ahead and move on to your question. 33, 39. Okay. So your first question was, yes, thank you. Peace and blessings to you too, sis. How would you feel if you took this position at the school that was offered to you? How would you feel if you took this particular position that the school offered you? Let's see. Spirit. Clear Mahogany's energy. We send her love, light, and peace. Ask for permission to tap into Breyonna's energy and what you want her to know. Spirit, what do you want her to know? If she took this job position that the school offered to her, how would she feel about it? Essentially, Spirit. Her divine team that has her best will and intentions. How would she feel if she was to take this particular job offer? Knight of Pentacles, Three of Wands in reverse, Six of Swords, King of Swords, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this could go. It's like it's circling back to Mahogany's question about you guys doing the business thing together, the venture. I feel, again, it's like you might try to figure out how to juggle both, or can I do both? I don't know why this would be. I mean, I could see how potentially it could be a factor, but Spirit doesn't want you to rush the offer. Like, don't be quick to take it with the 3 wands, or you might feel that way, like, I don't need to rush this. Because, and I feel like you are being encouraged not to. The 6 of Swords and the King of Swords, you will have clarity whether to say yes to this or not. And it's about what you're willing to prioritize your time and invest in. Like, whatever comes with this particular position, do you feel like it's something that would add more to your responsibilities or your stress, or do you feel like it would be something that is more helpful to you, more flexible for you? It's a flexible schedule, good pay, all those good things. Like, you have to weigh the pros and the cons of this. So I feel like Spirit is saying you might feel kind of conflicted in a way, but you would make it work though. If you did take this job offer, I feel like you would make it work. But the thing is, I feel like Spirit is saying to kind of hold up a minute before you make any decisions and make sure that this is something that really would bring balance, or is it bringing more of an imbalance, an instability, or more stress to you? Like, this is something to consider. You have the Magician card at the bottom of the deck. Top of the deck is the 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's like you can, but is it something that you'd be willing to take on? Like, because I don't feel like there's a right or wrong answer. It just depends on your preference, like where you're at energetically. What is your, yeah, like your preferences, what fits your schedule, your energy level, like financial pay, all of that, the schedule, like what is that tie into for you? So don't rush into the offer, or don't be quick to say yes and don't be quick to say no. It's kind of just like weighing the pros and the cons of it, if that makes sense. Because I do feel like there could be a little bit of feeling like a burden or stress, like, do I really want this? And it could be, I don't know if someone's passing along a position that belonged to someone else or something like that, or I don't know why I heard clerk. But yeah, it's like it could come with a little more responsibility, but it's like, is it something that I really want? Like, it really depends on you and what your preference is. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. Okay, let's see. All right, so your other question was details surrounding your future wedding. You had a dream about your reception the other day. Okay, let's see, Spirit. Spirit, what is the energy? What's the energy? For some reason, I don't feel led to use these cards. Let me, I don't know why, but I feel led to use the Hoodoo Tarot for this question. Okay, the reception. You're welcome. The reception energy, her future wedding. What is the message or the details surrounding her future wedding? What is the details surrounding her future wedding? Okay, you have Father of Sims, which is a Temperance card. There is something about harvest or preparing. 5 of Wands. John Horse is the Emperor. Spirit wants you to be careful of who you have at your wedding, the type of people that you, like, your person invites, you invite, like, y'all really had to, because this card is my warning card of, like, negative energy being sent or thrown at people's way. So this is like hateration energy. The Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. There's something sentimental about your cake, your wedding cake. Like, maybe you guys set intentions in it or something interesting, because this particular card, if I'm not mistaken, it's like they put special items in this cake. Like it's kind of like a hoodoo type of spell, like a bread or cake thing to attract prosperity. So I feel like there's something around protection of your wedding, and the intentions that you set around it is very important. There is, the seeds are still planting, like it's still in preparation. I feel like with this temperance card, Father Sims. So gardening, it seems like something that's being planted, something that's being watered and nurtured. It's going to come to pass. Um, this feels like a heavy protection, like a masculine energy, whether this is your husband's energy and or some type of like grandfather energy or some type of ancestor that's a male that protects your energy or protects your family. What's the energy surrounding? Thank you. Okay, so you have the railroad bill, which is the chariot card. So you guys will excel, but the thing is like you have to be determined. You have to, when I say determined, it's not like forcing your hand to make love happen or for a wedding to happen. I feel like Spirit gave you that dream to encourage you to keep pretty much to keep your hope alive. And I know that sounds corny as fuck, but yeah, to keep the passion alive, keep that desire in your heart alive by pursuing love, meaning like be open to love, be open to my time, it's going to happen. There's no, this card is like, this card is this energy of, even if something pursues you, like negativity pursues you, or you get your heart broken constantly or whatever, you're not used to healthy relationships, or you have fears around love, like your perseverance, your trust, your determination is going to lead you to that destination that you're seeking, guaranteed. You have to have the spirit of determination and perseverance and faith and trust, and that's what I get from the railroad bill, which is the chariot card in this deck. Okay, so you have a few major arcana cards: the temperance, the emperor, and the chariot. This looks positive to me. I feel like there's a blessing around this, but you have to stay persistent. You have to have that determination and that faith and that confidence that it will come to pass. Like you can't give up. It's giving up is not an option if you want this to happen. Okay, so I feel like that dream was to give you hope in a sense, or to let you know that it is something that is in your reach, that it is a seed that you planted, and to water it and trust it and believe it. Okay. Um, yeah. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates or give you some peace or more clarity about the message or the dream within itself. Okay. I don't know what it is about the cake, like not the fact, and then you got the lovers at the bottom, which is the courting deck. Um, there's something significant about the cake within itself. Like it has to mean something other than just like the color and what you like, the decorations, but maybe the type of things that you put on it. Like I'm just saying, this doesn't have to be literal because I don't know if anybody would want cinnamon in their wedding cake, but like, let's say cinnamon for prosperity, and we're going to make it pink and green for the heart chakra and red and passion. I don't know. Like, it's something to do with intention, a spiritual intention in your cake that's significant. Okay. So I hope that resonates or is helpful in any kind of way. So I'm going to leave it at that. All right, sis. Much love to you. I got to sneeze. Excuse me. Got to sneeze again. Ooh, excuse me. Okay. All right, so let's see. Yeah. You ain't got to put cinnamon in your cake. Unless it's Sakatumi, then thank you. I appreciate it. And you're welcome, sis. As always, it's my pleasure. I appreciate you. Okay, so we don't really have that many people on tonight. So I don't know if anybody else would like to submit a reading or a question, the links are in the description, and it's also pinned in our chat with that little black bubble. So Cash App or either PayPal, or you can like directly do it through my website. Um, but yeah, other than that, if not, I don't see it, T. Can you send a receipt? Because I don't see it. I would have gotten a notification. The only person I've gotten a PayPal from tonight was Alexis. Dun, dun, dun. I don't own the rights to this song, y'all. Just letting you know I don't own the rights to this song that's playing in the back. Yeah. Alexis was the last person. Okay. Yeah, just double check. You were drawn to cinnamon today. That's interesting. Yeah, because cinnamon to me, it does make me think of like with spell work, it does remind me of like prosperity or like money spells or attractions, magic or love and stuff like that's what I think of when I think of cinnamon. It just has this, I don't know, maybe not everybody likes cinnamon, but I like cinnamon. It's an attractive like seasoning, I guess. I don't know what you would call it. Can't think off the top of my head. This Mercury retrograde got me so fucked up. I'm glad that it's over, but I do understand that the shadow phase too also matters. Yeah. But yeah, it's something about cinnamon. I love the smell of cinnamon. It reminds me of fall season 2, like that nostalgic smell of like sweet potato pie and like cinnamon, and I don't know, just does something to me. I just love it. Nutmeg, I love the smell of nutmeg. I love the smell of vanilla abstract too. Like I just love those smells. Okay, you just sent it. Okay. Um okay, I got it, T. Thank you, sis. All right, I'm gonna add you to the list here in a second. Okay. Timestamp 47:43. Okay. What can you do to strengthen your connection slash relationship with blank? And then how should you move forward in your friendship with blank? Okay. So let's tap in. Yeah, I love them cinnamon candles. Like I can't deal with the apple cinnamon smell because that just make my head hurt. But but definitely like cinnamon, just pumpkin spice, all that. Yes, it's everything. All right, let me put the hoodoo tarot back because I just felt led to use that for Breyonna's reading, unless I get it called out again. Let's clear our previous energies. Send Breyonna and all parties involved love, light, and peace. Ask for permission to tap into Mia's energy and her person in question on what can she do to strengthen her connection with person in question. Ask for permission to tap into his energy as well. And what is of the highest good of both parties? What does she need to know as far as strengthening? Okay. One of you or both of you definitely are gonna, she wanted to come out for sure. Justice card flew out when I was shuffling, so she wanted to come out. But one of you or both of you are gonna have to let go of maybe some type of selfish desires that one of you or both of you have, like your own specific agendas that you might have to compromise. And it's not anything compromising that is like a soul driven desire, like something that is, you know, a healthy desire. It's something that maybe is, most likely it's an unhealthy desire. And it might not look that way on the surface, but there is like a tendency maybe for one of you or both of you only thinking about what you want. So let's see, I wanna clarify this devil in the 9 of Cups in reverse. What could she do to strengthen? Ace of Pentacles. It has to be like one common goal that's going to potentially strengthen this connection, like something that needs to be nurtured. It has to be like a common goal of something that is substantial and stable, not something fleeting, like a passionate thing. Like, and it could be as simple as this, like, I just want us to talk every day. I just want this person to tell me how they feel. And there's nothing wrong with that. But it's like, okay, if that's the desire that you want better communication, then it's cool. But it's like, um, do you need to know how this person feels in a way that it makes you feel good or it validates something, or is it best to have a communication and see also where, consider how this person feels, and also consider how you feel? Like, can we have a conversation to express between the both of us? How do you feel? Yeah, well, how do you feel? Like, in a way of getting clarity, and then you go from there. Not so much of a neediness to confirm or deny. Does this person love me? Do they care? Are we meant to be? It's like, let's get down to the root of it. Like, take the emotions out of it and ground the energy a little bit better. I hope I'm making sense when I say this. That's just an example. It's like the desire within itself doesn't have to be quote unquote an unhealthy thing, but maybe the root of it is. You know what I mean? So it is a possibility, but the Nine of Pentacles and the Justice card, to me, this is all about choices and decisions. You can only control yourself. And I always say this, you can only control yourself when it comes to what it is that you feel is of like what's worth investing your time and your energy into. What is it that you stand for? This person and you, it's kind of like you have to find a middle ground. I almost feel like Spirit is saying that you have to check your desires, but also this person's desires also need to be checked, and if they're in alignment with each other. Because if you don't share this common goal and there's no nurturing of this potential or something substantial, it's not going to work. So you can only control yourself, yes, but it's like you guys got to find that common and middle ground, that harmony, okay? Take the emotions out of it. That's the biggest thing I keep getting. Like, take the emotions out of it, kind of take that drive or those passions and stuff like that, and kind of consider them, yes, but do not carry them here. Like, they're going to have to kind of be put on the back burner, because if you want to strengthen a relationship, you have to think about the groundwork, the deeper foundation, not so much the passions and the emotions, because those things are fleeting. How does this person feel? Yeah, that's something to consider. Yeah, that's important, but it's not the major issue or the root. It's kind of like, okay, I can know how this person feels, but what are they planning to do with those feelings or their emotions? You know, um, what is their true intentions? Are they acting upon that? Do we have clarity about how we want to move forward? Like, we got to take the lovey-dovey, fluffy butterfly effect out of it, because when we're in that mode, we're not conscious, we're not present. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense. Okay. All right. I hope I'm not like just talking crazy, but this is what I'm getting. I'm trying my best to explain this energy. Basically, it takes two to tango, but also it has to be things that are substantial, not fleeting emotions and passions. Like, it has to be based off of concrete foundation, groundwork, building, nurturing, patience, discipline. Yeah. Yeah, not what we want it to be. You know what I mean? Yeah. We have to be realistic. We got to see things as they are. Always. We got to see things as they are and not solely what we want to see. Like, yeah, let's have an idea of what we want, but we also have to consider what's in front of us, because if we're in denial about that, we just basically building off of a sandcastle, and that's not going to last. As soon as the ocean comes, it's going to wash that shit right out. Or the waves come, it's going to wash it right out. So you have to have something more rooted to build that thing that you're wanting, or if it even is something that you can build upon what you really want. Because if it's not something that you can build upon, that you want and you desire and deserve, it's not saying that you can't have it. It might not be with that person. You know, you have to get past all of that is pretty much what I'm getting from this. So, yeah. Stop saying forget what you want and just like don't want it, but it's like, why do I want it? Is it under the right circumstances? Is it something we can build upon, work upon? Like, you know, what is the root of what I'm really desiring? What does this person want? What do they desire? Is it healthy? Like, are we on the same page? Like, yeah, you don't want a sandcastle relationship. You don't want that. Nobody wants a sandcastle relationship. Okay. All right. So your second question was about a friendship. You wanted to know how should you move forward in your friendship with this particular person. Okay, so let's close the other person's energy out, spirit, and ask for permission to tap into this friend in question. Okay, how should she move forward in her friendship with this particular friend? The Page of Wands. I hear just go for it. 8 of Swords, 2 of Cups. Yeah, friendship vibes. Yeah, it's like get out of your head, just go for it, be open. I'm hearing be transparent. Like these could be, you know, a foundation of a friendship. Yeah, Ace of Swords try to fly out in reverse. Not hiding, not keeping secrets or being afraid to express your truth, even if it's something that might, you feel like might offend or hurt. It's like being honest. Think about what would you want. King of Pentacles is also a generous person, but it's a woman here. So it's like a generosity. Be open, be giving, be receptive as well, be generous. Doesn't have to be like material wise, of course. It could be deeper things, emotionally, supportive wise. Like, but Spirit is saying like, just go for it. I feel like just be present, be open. Don't be afraid. And I don't know if there's like history with this person that's having you question this, but let's see. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. And this is a card of reciprocity, equal give and take. So just as you are being generous and giving, you also have to be open to receive as well. Is this person generous? Are they open? One girl has her hands open to receive and one girl has her hands between her legs like she's closed off. So this could be something to consider or think about. Not saying that this is the situation, but it is something to consider. Of course, in every relationship or connection we have, there has to be equal give and take. 3 of Wands. Otherwise, Spirit is saying, don't wait. Don't wait for certain connections or situations for people to show you or show up for you or come around. If you feel, if you get any ounce of this energy, call it out as it is. Like, hey, sis, like, you don't call, you don't ever check on me, you don't ever make the effort. Or if you feel like you're the one that doesn't, you know, make enough effort or check on your friend or call, whatever, then make the effort. But it's like, don't make that mistake or maybe that previous mistake in connections where you wait for people to show up as you do and kind of expect them to. Again, there's something with this Ace of Swords that wanted to come out in reverse. Don't hold back your truth. Speak up. Speak your truth, no matter how uncomfortable it may be for you to express it or how you might feel like it might make someone else uncomfortable. Like that's what builds true relationships and bonds, is when you can be transparent and honest in a loving way. And it doesn't mean being soft all the time. Sometimes it is telling it like it is, and being honest and calling a thing as it is, okay? Honoring how you feel, expressing yourself, giving ear to someone else's feelings as well. It's like truth hurts sometimes, or getting and cutting through the bullshit. Like it could hurt to get to that point, to that victory, to that clarity, to that peace, but it's got to be done. It can't be avoided. Okay. But yeah, this is, okay. So yeah, let me know if that makes sense, sis. There's room for like a deep connection, or there already is a deep connection, but I feel like these things like around it do need to be considered. But yeah, Like, yeah, this is like one of your soul tribe people, one of your soul connects, I feel, with the Two of Cups. But other than that, sis, that's what I'm seeing so far. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. All right, sister. You're going to have to let me know if that made sense and resonated. You're welcome. Absolutely. I appreciate it. Thank you, sis. All right. Well, enjoy your weekend. Be safe as always, and I'll catch you in divine time. All right, sir. The list is technically still open if y'all interested. Or it is still open. Um, yeah, it's still open. So if anybody's interested, ooh, who was that? I just seen somebody and I don't know what happened. I clicked on the notification before I could see who the person was. Um, oh, Simone. Okay. Hey, sis. How are you, sis? How you doing? All right, Miss Simone, let's see what you got going on. 6118. Okay, so wait, what was the time stamp? Shit. 34. Okay. All right, Miss Simone. Let's tap in and see what your question is. How does this person feel about you after spending time together? How does this person feel? Okay. Let's see. Spirit, how does this person feel after? And I clear out previous energies I send Temia and her people of interest and in question, love, light, and peace as well. Thank you. I'll ask for permission to tap into Simone and the person whom she's asking about. How do they feel about their time spent? How do they feel after the time that they spent together? How does this person in question feel about Simone after the time they spent together? When? Wait, we haven't spent time together yet, but we may. So how, wait, let me look at your question because I don't get it. Hold on. Where'd it go? Oh, how does this person feel about spending time? Okay, I get it. How does this person feel about like the leading up to? Okay, I get it. Like the anticipation aspect of it. Okay. How does this person feel about spending time together? Like the idea, the leading up to, or the potential meeting up and spending time together. How does this person feel about that? This person in question that someone's asking about. How does this person? Okay, these cards didn't want to go back. Two of Wands. Her outfit is so cute. King of Wands, the Sun, the Five of Wands in reverse. Let me get one more. The Devil in reverse. Okay. I feel like this person does have a similar, like they do look forward to the potential. Like you're not the only one. The King of Wands energy is a woman, but I'm gonna put it in the place of this person for now. I feel like they are looking forward to spending time with you. I feel like Spirit also wants you to let go of maybe a potential fear you have around competition or like someone else or other people. Five of Wands in reverse and the Devil. Or the fact maybe even like something is up with this person, like they have some type of motives or I'm not seeing that. Okay. This person does want to enjoy their time with you. It could be later on that you guys get together. I'm not sure. It doesn't feel, it's not too far out, but I'm not getting like that soon. It could be officially around the time that is actually summertime. So we're still technically in spring right now. So it might be a couple of months from now. I don't know why, or I don't know why I'm getting that. Um, It could also be a trip involved potentially, or having to travel to one another, or maybe you guys leave and travel. Like if you guys aren't in the same area or not far from each other, like you both going to plan to go somewhere together, somewhere outside of where you two are. Let me see. Clarify the King of Wands. This person. The idea of spending time. Thank you. Judgment. This person, I feel like, has either made a decision or they are going to make a decision, like that they only want to invest in you for a weeks out. For weeks out. Okay, that makes sense. Um, yeah, because it doesn't feel like it's like soon. Like soon. I mean, yeah, technically weeks from now, it will come by real quick, but it doesn't feel like it's immediate. Like, oh, we're gonna meet up this weekend, or yeah. Um, they're gonna either make a decision or they've already made a decision between just wanting to invest in one person. Because it's all these women standing here, but there's only one that's looking back. So it's like this could be just that one person that I'm choosing to invest in. And like I said, the devil and the five of wands is in reverse. So like there is no competition, or there's no one else really to worry about type thing. Or yeah, or this person being like a player type or something, or because the King of Wands can have some little player energies, but for some reason I'm getting like they've made a decision, Ten of Wands, yeah, to drop it. Like some people get to a point where they're just like, it's too much to deal with multiple people and all these different energies and being a player and trying to keep up with this and keep up with that. Like it gets tiring, or like the dating thing, it gets tiring. So it's like when you find someone that you like, eventually you're going to get tired and you're going to drop all that excess shit. And I feel like this person is either already, like I said, made this decision, or they're going to make that decision. Okay. So I don't know what that has to do with spending time together with you and they're looking forward to, but I feel like this person and you have the same intention or focus, which is each other. And it seems like it's a positive energy that's going to come forth out of this with the Sun card being here. Lighthearted energy. Yeah. So yeah, essentially, I feel like this person is looking forward to it. It does have some type of significance of letting go of the past, or letting go of a pattern in order to enjoy the future potentially. So that could be on this person's mind, or like I said, they've already made the decision. What the fuck? I did not know there was a whole card. Yeah, it's almost like all is not lost. And I don't know if there is a fear of this person not coming through in some way, or plans not going through. But again, like your fears, spirit is saying, like, yeah, there's nothing really, I'm not seeing anything negative in this. Just things maybe that need to be released or overcome, dealt with. Yeah. But I love this card. It gives me vacay vibes, and I like her outfit. It's real laid back, but it's like this little cute boho look, island vacation look. Yeah. All right, sis. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm seeing from this. Okay. All right. So I hope that answers your question or gives you some clarity, maybe some peace. Okay. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. I typically do like at least up to 15. That's the limit I give myself. So you're welcome. You too. I appreciate it. Thank you, sis. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah. So I usually give myself at least up to 15 people on the list. So I have technically 9 spots available if anyone's interested. If not, but yeah, that will be the end of the live. So if no one else is interested, let me know now before I close out the live. And at that point, I'll put the timestamps up for everybody I read for, so you guys can come back and watch your reading if you need to, you want to. It's there, it's available. And if you guys want something more intimate, more in depth, then you guys can always book a reading with me. So that information is in the description. And sometimes we need something a little more in depth and workable outside of just readings and tarot and cards and stuff like that. Like deeper things and really getting to the root and like working through some things and laying it all out. And I do coaching sessions. So if you need a coaching session, I have that as well. So the coaching session is done whether it's via phone or it could be live video call, whatever is comfortable and best for you. Hey Shiv, how are you, sis? Yeah. So it's up to you what you feel comfortable with. I do phone sessions, 30-minute phone calls, hour-long phone calls. I have two new readings that are on my booking session on my website, or booking section of my website. Two new readings, one for divine partnerships, which comes with a free follow-up session just to touch bases like with the reading that you got. And I have one for divine feminine, divine goddess energy within self, which also comes with a free follow-up session. And those are done via phone call, and it could be any length. It's not limited to a specific time. When you book it, it's going to say an hour long, but really it's technically just however long it takes for us to, work through the energies and the readings, whatever wants to come through. So if you're interested in that, that is on my website on the booking book now, I think, section, and just scroll down all the way to the bottom, and it's those two last readings at the bottom. You're welcome. Yeah. The energy's been very intensified and very, like, a lot of deep introspection and cleansing. But other than that, I have no complaints. I hope all has been well with you too, sis. But yeah, in a nutshell, that's pretty much everything. I don't know if anybody else is interested in reading. Let me know now. If not, like I said, we gonna log on off of here, and then I'm gonna put the timestamps up. So anybody that want to come back and hear their reading, you can come back and listen to it or watch it whenever you want. Yeah, I mean, during these times, it's good to have some level of sanity. You know what I'm saying? Like some peace and some sanity, because energy's wild. But yeah, I can't complain, sis. Okay. Why is this acting like this? Every 5 minutes, iPhone got an update. Let me see, because every 3 to 5 business days, they got some sort of update. 3 to 5 business days. Okay. All right, Shiv. I see you, sis. Okay, let me put you on the list, Shiv. What's the timestamp? 13:48. I think that's right. I think this is the right timestamp. Okay. So you want to know surrounding your finances and next gig. Let's tap in and see. Divine Spirit, I clear our previous energies. I send Simone and her person of interest, love, light, and peace. And we close their energy out. And I ask for permission now to tap into Shiv's energy. And what is it that she needs to know in regards to finances or her next gig? What does she need to know? Don't know where to find your fortunes. I'm going to use the Hoodoo Tarot for you too. Kind of similar. Because I just feel like it. Let's see. Let's clear out the energies Ancestors, I give permission to tap into Shiv's energy, and I ask also for permission to tap into Shiv's energy with help of her ancestors, her divine ancestors who have her best will and intentions and who love her and has the best interest for all. Thank you. That we can come together in communion and get some guidance and clarity for her. Thank you. All right. Spirit, where does her fortunes lie? Where does her fortunes lie? Okay. 5 of baskets in reverse, which is the 5 of cups in this deck. It's in reverse. That's a good thing. Father Sims, which is the temperance card in this deck. The 5 of wands in this deck. 5 of 6. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. 4 of Pentacles is in reverse. 10 of Swords. So this could be connected to people in your environment. You're going to have to get out of your comfort zone in order to make money. Meaning like your immediate environment, the people you have around you. You could be limiting yourself like in some way, or people around you that aren't really, they could support you, they could help you, but they're not. It's like these are stagnating energies. There's snakes, like cobras, like cobra heads or python heads or something, it looks like, wrapped around these sticks. There's people like gossiping in the background, whispering, and this girl is not having it. Like, it's something about the community or the environment that maybe you're in that you might need to expand outside of this environment. Because there is something that awaits you. It is. There's a sweetness on the other side with Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles. It awaits you. This is the biggest things, like, and he's doing yard work. That's how I see it. Like, he's pouring water. He's planting water in his garden, and there's a rooster. I keep seeing roosters every fucking where. I keep seeing roosters everywhere, and I do get like that could represent like a level of confidence that maybe you might need to tap into within yourself, or knowing what you're capable of, or the things that you are capable of. Let me read Father Sims, because I want to get, because these cards are really good with like if you're into spiritual work. This is a good deck for that. So I don't remember Father Sims' story. Let me see. Father Sims. Father Sims is dressed in the purple satin robe in which he liked to work. The rooster represents him, and the 2 streams of water represents his baptism as a 2-headed doctor, a hoodoo that does good and bad work. Father George Sims, born Joe Watson and nicknamed the Frizzly Rooster, was a preacher and a root worker from New Orleans. They called him Frizzly Rooster because many people kept at least one chicken in their backyard for the sole purpose of scratching up any roots that may have been placed there by an enemy. You have to break some type of ties here. And I don't want you to speak that you have opposition everywhere you go in your life. Let's shift that turn. Like, and even if you do face oppositions here and there, that's no longer your story. You're going to have to shift the narrative, okay? Don't put that on yourself. Because, yeah, there is an opposition here with the 5 of Wands, but I feel like Spirit is saying to remove yourself out of this environment, expand your community. You also have to have that confidence within yourself. So it says he had a reputation for being able to effectively place or lift curses and read anyone. Father Sims was a bit eccentric and was comfortable doing good or bad workings. He gave sermons at Myrtle Reef Hall, and that's where his most famous student, Zora Neale Hurston, made his acquaintance. After weeks of performing superficial tasks without anything being explained to her, she was initiated by Father Sims, given the name the Boss of Candles, and finally taught the deeper mysteries. It's a common misconception that root workers is never an initiate system, because while this is the case for many, initiates are not unheard of. So when this card comes up in a reading, it's asking you to review your position requiring your inquiry. If you've taken an extreme or one-sided position, now is the time to consider things from a more balanced perspective. Things do not have to be black and white, so don't force them to be. If you've been asked to compromise or cooperate, but you feel resistant to the idea. This card is a good sign that you haven't considered all aspects of the situation. If you have been asked to do or give someone an answer, do not respond until you feel more centered. To do otherwise may cause deep regret and feelings to hurt unnecessarily. Try to be fair. Okay. There's something that Spirit wants you to consider. There's an energy of lack here. I feel like you could even be putting up from family. Yeah, could potentially be that. But it's like, even with the negativity, it's kind of like you put more opposition in your way, or you hone in on it, and it's keeping you from seeing the Ace of Coins. So the Five of Cups is like, let's get out of that energy. We have the power to shift this. And maybe you feel guilt, because what stood out to me the most is how they said that Father Sims was not opposed to doing good hoodoo and bad hoodoo. Like, if somebody's fucking with him, I'm guaranteeing he's gonna fight back, right? Who would it? Like, if you coming for me, I'm gonna come for you. And there's a point in time and place where maybe you're not called to do those sort of things. But I feel like what you might perceive as a negative thing, like, I don't want to offend my family, or I don't want to do this and I don't want to do that, is what's keeping you stuck. Like, you care too much about what people that ain't giving and helping you out and supporting you out thinks of you, and it's keeping you restricted. Okay? They're not doing anything for you, essentially, truthfully and honestly. Anything of help or service or support of a family member, of a friend, whatever, they're in the way. Five of Cups in reverse, like I said, like, you're not in a destitute situation. You're just not seeing that you have options. You hold power in your situation to get out of it. Again, that rooster to me, I know what it means to Father Sims, but the rooster to me represents someone that's cocky, but in this sense, I feel like you got to have that healthy confidence about yourself. Because that's what's keeping you from your bag, or keeping you from your coin, your money. So the Four of Pentacles in reverse is maybe being a little bit stingy with your energy. Doesn't mean that you should stop giving or being a giver, but it's like being discerning of who you give your energy to. Yeah. You're like putting limits on yourself, because I feel like your power and your gifting is in you being kind of like against the grain, doing things that are unique to you, that are eccentric. Like, you have your own purpose and calling, and you've been indoctrinated heavily with the ten of knives. This looks like a church building to me. You've been heavily indoctrinated to the point where it's like you're limiting yourself. Yeah. And I feel like that's for the best right now. This separation doesn't have to be forever, but at least until you get to a point where you can stand on your own, outside of kind of like that reinforcement, that heavy energy. Because I don't get that they're doing anything for you, like to help you, or to be a support of some sort to you. I don't see that. So you have to get rid of, like, start with this, like, you got to break the yoke of caring too much about what they think, what they're going to say, what they're going to do, because they ain't doing anything to help you. This is for you to stand on your own energetically, like in your truth of who you are, or to find that. Like, don't limit yourself, because like I said, it's blocking your abundance. Because the Ace of Pentacles, it may be one pentacle, but it has a means to create many pentacles, if that makes sense. So don't limit yourself. Okay. Let me see what the Ace of Pentacles, let me go a little bit deeper. Let me see. Actually, let me read the Five of Baskets here, because in reverse. So positive, it means moving on, finally forgiving yourself, renewed hope, seeking help from emotional problems, recovery, feeling alive again, and letting go of grief, sorrow, and disappointment. So I feel like that's the energy that Spirit's kind of calling you towards. Forgiving yourself, finding a renewed sense of hope. Like, if you feel like you need some type of like professional help or support, then I would encourage that too. Yeah, let's see. Ace of Pentacles. Positive inheritance, receiving money or gifts, new financial career opportunities, productivity, fertility, job offers, abundance. They're there. I just feel like you can't see your options right now because of, I'm not going to blame it all on external forces or people, but it's like the influence of these energies keeps you from seeing. Okay. So this card, it says this card, it foretells of good fortune ahead. Okay. Yeah. On a practical note, if you can find work or job for right now, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, until you're at a place where you have a bit more clarity of where you want to land, do that. But again, the Nine of Swords, you're putting limitations in front of you by your thoughts and the things that you're saying out of your mouth. So you have to watch that. Okay. And not take it personal when people act or treat you a certain way, because it's a reflection of how they feel about themselves. But that doesn't mean that you have to cloak and hide your light, your grace, or your power. Like, you can't do that. Okay? All right, sis. So that's what I'm seeing so far. So the groundwork, that's the biggest thing here. All right. Father Sims came out in another reading too. I love these cards. I'm sending you strength, sis. I know, trust me, sis. Like, people be thinking shit is easy, and definitely when you deal with, like, you know, family, shit, and it's not easy. Like, whoever said that is lying. Okay? Whoever said that is lying. Okay? But yeah, essentially, sis, I'm sending much love to you. I hope that this message finds you well, and, you know, you get on your feet, spiritually get on your feet in the way that you need. Okay? And I appreciate you. I do. You've been rocking for a minute. You've been probably as long as I've been on YouTube, actually. You've been on here for, like, rocking with me for a minute. So I really, not wish you well. I set the intention that things will shift better for you. I appreciate you too, sis. Thank you. Yeah. Set that energy out in motion, that things will turn out far more better than what you've expected, and that you break the yoke of that, whatever that stronghold is, or the negative thoughts and the oppositions that you perceive, that you break free of all of that. Yeah, it's been years. Like, I think I've been on YouTube for like 9 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. I think my 9-year anniversary was the end of January of this year. So yeah, it's been a minute. I appreciate each and every one of you. You don't got to be on here. Y'all don't got to support me, but y'all, for whatever reason, you do. So I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Well, I think that is our time. I'm going to put the timestamps up shortly. So I appreciate everyone that sewed into a reading tonight. Yes. You're welcome, sis. Much love. All right. So that's the read, y'all. I appreciate you guys. We'll catch up soon. Y'all take care. Be blessed in the meantime, wherever you guys are in the world. And until next time, peace.